Inject a small amount of acid or a chemical compound extracted from chili peppers into the skin of almost any mammal, and it will react immediately, visibly, unmistakably in pain. Do the exact same thing to a naked mole rat, and it barely reacts at all. This isn't a lack of nerve endings or a general numbness. Researchers studying this animal have found something far stranger, a mammal that appears to have specifically switched off certain kinds of pain most other mammals can't avoid feeling. Naked mole rats are small, nearly hairless rodents native to underground burrow systems in East Africa, already known for one of the strangest social structures in the mammal kingdom, a single breeding queen supported by a large colony of non-reproductive workers, a topic we've covered before on this channel. This video is about something different entirely, a set of physiological abilities researchers have spent years trying to fully understand, starting with pain. Studies led by researchers including Thomas Park and Gary Lewin found that naked mole rats show a specific documented insensitivity to pain caused by acid exposure and by capsaicin, the same compound responsible for the burning sensation in chili peppers. This isn't a case of the animal simply tolerating discomfort better. Researchers traced the effect to a difference in a neurotransmitter called substance P, normally critical for transmitting these specific pain signals to the brain in other mammals, and found naked mole rats lack the typical version of it needed to carry that particular signal. It's worth being precise here. This doesn't mean the naked mole rat feels no pain whatsoever. It still responds to certain other painful stimuli like heat. What's been documented is a specific, targeted insensitivity to acid and capsaicin-based pain, a kind of built-in exception most other mammals simply don't have. Here's where researchers found something even harder to fully explain, and it has nothing to do with pain at all. Naked mole rats live in crowded underground burrow systems where oxygen levels run consistently lower and carbon dioxide levels consistently higher than almost any environment another mammal would willingly tolerate. Research published in 2010 found that naked mole rats can survive up to 18 minutes with essentially zero oxygen available at all, a duration that would cause fatal, irreversible damage in nearly any other mammal within a couple of minutes. The mechanism behind this turned out to be genuinely unprecedented in mammalian biology. When oxygen disappears, naked mole rat cells switch their metabolism to run on fructose instead of glucose, a metabolic pathway more commonly associated with plants than animals, allowing their cells to continue generating energy through a route that doesn't require oxygen at all. That kind of metabolic flexibility appears connected to several other unusual traits researchers have documented in this species. Naked mole rats live remarkably long for their size. Some individuals confirmed living past 30 years in controlled studies, an extraordinary lifespan for a rodent roughly the size of a mouse, which typically survive only a few years. Separately, researchers studying naked mole rat populations have documented an unusually low incidence of cancer, a finding that's drawn significant interest from medical researchers hoping to understand what protective mechanisms might be involved. None of these traits exist in isolation from the environment that likely shaped them. A crowded underground burrow with limited airflow rewards an animal that can tolerate low oxygen without damage. A body built to withstand that kind of chronic stress may carry other protective benefits along with it. Resistance to certain pain signals, resistance to cellular damage that leads to cancer, and simple biological durability that adds up to decades of extra lifespan compared to similarly sized rodents living in less extreme conditions. Researchers studying naked mole rats are direct about one thing. A complete explanation connecting all of these traits together doesn't fully exist yet. And understanding exactly how this animal pulls off any single one of them, let alone all of them at once, remains an active and genuinely difficult area of ongoing research. So, an animal most people would describe as unremarkable to look at, if they'd ever consider looking at all, turns out to be quietly rewriting basic assumptions about what a mammal's body is supposed to be capable of enduring, one specific, carefully studied exception at a time. If you could take on just one of these traits, the pain resistance, the oxygen tolerance, or the cancer resistance, which one would you actually want? And which one do you think matters most? Tell me in the comments and subscribe to NatureCrest for more deep dives into the animal kingdom's most extraordinary and most misunderstood creatures.